I went to a Smash tournament as well. My very first Smash tournament.
How did it smell?
Did it meet the hype? The smell hype?
I'm curious because I've never been to a Smash tournament.
So obviously that was like the one thing that I thought. I was like, I wanted to see if it's as bad as everyone says it was.
Yeah.
And you know, and obviously when you have, I don't know how many people were at that venue, but it was like a 2,000, 3,000 person venue.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And you know, every seat was full.
Yeah.
So you know, there was a Musk, but it wasn't as bad as
What's
like,
worse, AX or
AX
that?
is way worse.
Oh really?
AX is
Oh,
so much
shit.
worse. And that venue hall is way bigger than AX.
Oh damn.
But you know, the Smash Bros get too bad of a rep. I'm sure some of those like the tournament areas.
Yeah.
Because I went to the top 8, so we went to the top 8 showing.
Right.
Because Ludwig had 2 of his esports members competing, so we went and that was fun. And the first thing I kept note of, I was like, does it smell? It doesn't smell that bad. It's not bad at all. And the first thing that I was surprised by was that we walk in, and obviously Ludwig's doing his thing. He's just so chill all the time. And some guy comes out, like, yep, come on, Ludwig, let's go to your seats. Literally front row, middle seats. And I'm like, why? Why? These are wasted on me. Why? I don't deserve.
We've seen your performance on Smash Bros.
Yeah.
But I feel bad because I'm like, man, there's so many fans here, and I feel bad that we rocked up and just get the front row.
Yeah.
And then Ludwig leaves me, and I'm just waiting there alone. And then they snap this pic. Did you see this pic?
Yeah, I saw the pic.
There's a pic of me on my phone. Because I'm also trying to figure out who all these players are.
Right.
Because I only know about Leffen and Amsa, who's this Japanese guy.
Yeah.
And they're the only 2 players I know, and I'm trying to learn more about the other players because the first game was none of those players, I believe. And I was trying to look them up, and there's this photo. If you go to Genesis Twitter, type in Genesis Smash Twitter. There's this photo of me on my phone while everyone else is super, like, arms in the air excited. If you just go like media, like click that media, and then you might want to. Oh, okay, never mind. I can scroll down. Just scroll down until you see a photo of like the crowd. All right, look at this. So this is pic, right?
Yeah.
Look at how insanely packed that is, and look at me in the front on my phone.
Everyone's like, yeah.
Did they tell you you were taking a?
No, they didn't fucking tell me. And so like, and the problem is as well is that so during this event. I had about 3 hours of sleep, incredibly hungover. I had to fly to San Francisco, then drive to San Jose after doing this video shoot with Ludwig. And then I'm actually struggling to just stay awake.
Right.
And so there's another pic later on where everyone's also pumped, and I'm like this.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one.
But one thing I will say is that, my God, the atmosphere is insane.
I bet.
yeah,
It is.
I can see it.
It is the closest thing in America I've ever been to or seen sporting wise to English football or like British
That's
football.
why I love the fighting game community. They just seem to have such a fun atmosphere.
Well,
there.
it was like halfway through there'd be like because I was also getting crash courses in Smash whilst I'm doing this, like people in the behind me are going, oh man, that's so cringe, you should have up tilted right there, like that. People were like commentating stuff like that, and I'm trying to like I know some of these words because I've watched a lot of videos about Smash because I find the stories very interesting. But I don't know enough to know like when it was cringe that they failed a block or something. Because
Perfect pivot up tilt to attack.
Because sometimes they would like be moving really fast and everyone would go, oh, and I'd be like, what happened? So like I didn't get it. And so I would have Etoise, a French guy, a streamer, a Smash expert, telling me about stuff. And then I also had that guy in red there who was also telling me stuff about it, giving me lore. Everyone was very helpful. So like there was, because obviously, Nintendo's very like lawsuit happy.
Yeah.
They stopped Smash tournaments from being allowed to pause the Pokemon Stadium stage. Did you know this? So
No.
the Pokemon Stadium stage transforms into different like terrain.
Yeah, I remember.
And they used to have a mod to pause it. And that was usually what it used to be for years in Smash. But then now they had to remove that. And they had to let the stage change.
Right.
Per Nintendo's request. So there was an occasional moment where people would just start chanting, fuck Nintendo. Fuck Nintendo. It's like really good. And then whenever the Kirby's Dream Land came on, everyone would start clapping the theme.
Yeah.
And then there would be people who were trying to clap them off rhythm
Yeah.
to stop them from clapping. So it was really fun seeing these two factions interact.
Wait, you're talking about like the gourmet race theme.
They're like dun 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 dun, and everyone would start clapping, but then people would go like And it was really funny because they were explaining to me, they were like, yeah, there's a whole thing in the community for years now. People are trying to stop. People think it's cringe to clap. So there's a faction of clappers that clap off beat to throw the clappers, to make sure they can't clap. And I was like, what the fuck? And then also the other thing that surprised me was the sheer amount of gambling. Everyone was gambling. Everyone. There was dudes going around going, I got 20 on Leffen. Who wants 20 on Leffen? 20 on Leffen. Like soliciting bets. They were like looking for someone to take the bet with them. And so people would go, I'll do it. I'll do 20 on Leffen. And then when the match would come over, he'd come back over this guy and be like, give me the 20. And like, I would see dudes betting with like 10 dudes. They would go like, yeah, what do you want? Okay, I got this. What do you got? What do you got this? And it was all anyone was talking about. When I went to the toilet, I was waiting in line. And everyone was going, yeah, I lost $100. Yeah, I lost 50 on this guy.
I bet for a lot of people, that's like their side hustle.
Yeah.
I think people are some people
going
are
around to Smash tournaments and just like initiating bets.
Well, there's no like, it's not like it's a bookie or anything.
Yeah.
Like, there's no bookie. It's literally just a dude going, I feel like this guy's going to win, even though he's not the favorite. And then they would just bet.
I feel like it's also part of the culture as well,
Oh,
with
100%.
just
Like
money matches.
yeah.
And I feel like it just is a natural evolution of, let's say, the friendly toxicity of the fighting game community.
I think betting in the US is legal as long as there's not a third party making money. Like if it's between you and me in America, we could make any bet.
Yeah.
Right.
Wager.
Yeah.
I think that's, I don't know. I think that's the legality of it. But either way, I've never seen quite so much gambling. It was very impressive. I was like, wow, this is incredible.
That sounds hype.
And it was just a great event. Like, I was, what a cool one. And they told me that this is the biggest Smash event. I was told that this was
Yeah, it looks pretty big.
the event.
Oh, shit.
I mean, it was crazy. Yeah. A lot of Trash Taste fans. A lot of Trash Taste fans. I got a lot of people being like, what the fuck are you doing here? Oh my God. I watched Trash Taste. Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
I saw that Patreon video. You were shit.
Yeah, I'm bad.
Yeah.
So shout out to
we all suck.
Shout out to all the Smash fans that are also Trash Taste fans. I appreciate you guys. You guys got a good thing going. Yeah, the fighting game community seems like a riot.
Would you ever go to the Evo?
Don't know. I feel like I need a guide. Like I need someone to.
Yeah,
I need like a person.
I want to go just for the atmosphere, but
dude, it's crazy. Yeah. It is crazy. It would be kind of hype. Evo's in Vegas.
Yeah.
But they don't have Smash, and I feel like the Smash community is.
Did I not have Smash?
No, I don't think they have Smash.
I don't think anymore.
Not Melee at least.
Okay.
Melee seems to be the.
Also like Guilty Gear and shit now, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought it had like the newer Smashes, but
it's cool just hearing all the lore. Like they were giving me breakdowns of the lore. Like obviously Leffen is like crazy. I mean, he like what was it last Evo? He won 2 different fighting games.
Damn.
He chirps on Twitter though. He says he talks mad shit on Twitter all the time, but I guess after he won 2 different fighting game Evos the same year, everyone's like, he's kind of the GOAT though. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of GOAT behavior. That's kind of insane.
Right, fair enough.
yeah.
He won, I think it was like Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
Street
Fighter 6, Tekken, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, Mortal Kombat 1, Guilty Gear Strive, King of Fighters, Street Fighter 3.
Which ones did Leffen win? He won 2 different, complete different fighting games, which I think is insane.
Guilty Gear Strive and Smash. No.
Oh, so he won Melee and
Guilty Gear Strive.
Wait, no, this is. Oh yeah, I guess so. I think. I don't know. Either way, I think it's just insane behavior to be that good at 2 different games. So I think that's why.
Yeah, because the amount of practice you need to get to like be in the pro stages of a single game takes up most pro players' life.
Yeah.
Just dedicating themselves to one game.
And even then, they can't make it to the top sometimes.
Yeah.
But even then, if you're like the top 8, that still doesn't mean you're making like great money.
Yeah.
You're still.
How big is like the fighting game community in terms of the
prize pools?
Economy? Yeah, prize pools.
Great.
It's not.
Melee's not great. I think the other ones are a little better. But Nintendo has basically made it impossible.
How much money do you make if you win Evo?
Let's have a look. Let's type in Evo
look
prize
it up.
pool.
Evo prize pool.
Evo prize pool.
I don't think
because I've always been curious.
I don't think it's an incredible amount because I think you know how many games do you have to provide prize pools for? That's
25K.
25K. Wow.
Excluding Street Fighter 6, which featured a prize pool of 70K.
I mean, that's like for being the best in the world at something.
Yeah.
It's not a lot.
Like that's. And that's why a lot of them have like sponsorships and they have to stream. Like a lot of them have to stream.
They don't do it for the money, Connor. They do it for the love.
I think they absolutely do.
I think that's right, actually,
But
Joey.
the love of the game doesn't put food on the table, Joey. You know what I mean? Like, I love TFT, but I end up putting money on the table for it. You know what I mean?
It's all right. They can do Twitch streams in the meantime.
Yeah.
But that's the sad thing, right? You have to be like a content creator if you want if you also want to make money.
True.
I think that's less than the league salary minimum that every
the
player.
league. What's the league salary minimum? Like the agreed upon like franchise structure, which I think I hate franchise structures.
I do as well.
God, it's so boring.
I am here supporting the Premier League with
If the Premier League, the biggest, most wealthiest sports league in the world, can get by with a relegation and promotion model, I feel like they have no excuse.
Between 2017 and 2019, the average salary in League of Legends North America League jumped from 107,000 to 300,000. By 2021, that number reached $410,000.
Yeah, gee, for like just salary.
Motherfuckers are making $500,000 salary.
I think that's higher than cardiologists.
Yeah,
like cardiologists. Which I'm not. Okay, listen, we are YouTubers and Twitch streamers. We cannot talk about who should be making more money. But that's like we're trying to emphasize the difference in money between esports. Like that's crazy. I think if you're a top player of League of Legends, you probably do deserve.
Oh no, cardiologists, physicians make more money in the States.
Like I think you should be on six figures if you are the best of something in the world.
Yeah.
Like if you're in the top competitive league, there's sponsors. Like I think that is what you should be getting.
I just thought the fighting game community was more popular. I guess I'm surprised about those numbers.
I think it is popular. I just think that I
don't know. I'm
Where's all that money going?
Yeah. I don't know where fighting games
we don't know enough about the industry
in terms of the industry, but maybe it's the fan base because the fan base is so loud. I thought it was more popular.
Yeah, maybe it's a small yet really loud fan base.
This is something we should have Ludwig on for because I think he actually just knows better than most the actual finances of how all these things, because he throws fighting game events.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think actually he'd be able to answer this question very well, and something that I don't think any of us can answer very well at all.
I have no idea.
I do, however, think that if League of Legends had promotion and relegation, that'd be so fucking hype.
I think it used to.
Did it really?
Yeah, at least the European League used to.
That's so
and then it changed into a franchised.
It's because all the companies, they're like, well, we want to ensure our money is going somewhere. It's like, well, no. How about you ensure that it's fun? It'd be more hype.
Well, it's because it's based on the North American leagues,
which is terrible. Like, because the Overwatch did it, and it's fucking awful. And I think that's also the most boring aspect of American sports.
Well, American football does it.
Yeah, it's the franchise model.
Yeah, I'm not a fan personally. I grew up with the Premier League and just European football in general. I think that's way more exciting to have promotion and relegation.
Yeah. And also like the teams don't fucking mean anything. Like if you could be like some American football teams are like the Oakland Raiders, and they're not, or whatever. I don't know who they are. There's like teams that they have the name of a place and they're not even in that place. which is like a sin to do in Europe, which I think
is that true?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Because I think it was Wimbledon or some British team tried to do this, and the fans got pissed.
Are you talking about American football or the Overwatch League?
American football.
Okay.
Done this. Which
I don't know if that's
which
true.
American football team moved location?
I feel like that's not true, but I don't know.
This is true. This is true.
I feel
one
of
them moved to Vegas. One of them. The Oakland Raiders. Yeah, the Oakland Raiders. Oakland, California moved to Las Vegas, which is like, and it's still called the Oakland Raiders.
Well, the Vegas Raiders. Actually, no, that sounds pretty alright.
The
Vegas Raiders. That sounds.
This is like a sin in football to do this, and then the normal football. This is like you can't do this. This is like the number one way to absolutely lose your fans, because I think which football team? Can you Google it? Which Premier League team moved location? I think it was Wimbledon or something. I can't remember what it was.
No, I think in terms of, I can't think of a Premier League team that has relocated to a different city.
Arsenal moved from Woolwich in South London to Highbury in North.
Yeah, but that's London to London. You know? That's London to London.
There was one team that did, but like this is like a thing you just cannot do, because I think like the cultural aspect of football is so deep. in the UK.
Yeah.
Well, I
where
feel
the team is part of the local identity.
but I feel that way for America as well. You go to Wisconsin and
I don't think it's... Whoa.
bro, you go to Wisconsin and they have 3 things they talk about: cheese, beer, and the fucking Packers, man. Like it is a religion over there, and it is definitely part of a lot of Wisconsinites' identity. So I definitely feel that maybe a lot in the Midwest. I'm not sure how it is.
I mean, that's football country.
That's
Football country. But I think it just the fact that this does happen.
Yeah.
I think it's also happened before as well. Like I could be wrong though. Just goes to show the different.
Well, because it's weird because like
I didn't know you could do
like
that.
football teams and like sports teams are a business, but you know, even growing up in the UK, it never like felt like a business. I didn't understand that part of the side of things where they have to make money as well. I more thought of it as
They're doing it for the love of the sport.
yeah. That's what I thought. They're doing it for the love of the sport, baby. They just want to win to get some local pride in them. And it's only recently have I realized, okay, there is the business side of things that
They got to pay taxes.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the best stories in football, are from all the weird stuff that can happen. I mean, obviously, like, what was it? Was it Leicester City won that one
Leicester
year?
City won as well.
Which they won out of nowhere when they promoted. Right?
And
So they promoted
it's so weird for me as well because Brighton, the football team, is like a really, really good fucking team now. They're like, I think, 5th or 6th or something in the Premier League, which is insane to me because every time I say I'm a football fan of like Arsenal, everyone's like, "Oh, why aren't you a fan of Brighton?" And Brighton was like Brighton was my local team that was like a fucking League 2 team when I was growing up. So now I just look like a fake fan because I'm like, I mean,
betrayed.
My geographically closest team to me growing up was fucking Wrexham. And look what's going on now. What the fuck?
This is completely out of my depth of field.
It's the one where Ryan Reynolds bought the football team in Wales, and did you know this?
No.
You didn't know about this?